Teacher, I don't know where to start. I've never seen this type.
Okay. So, let me tell you all the things you need for this problem. At first, equation of a circle is what? Suppose center is x0, y0, and suppose the radius is r. Equation of this circle is what then?
Just freezing. It's freezing.
You cannot.
Go to a spot with better Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, so equation of this circle is what?
X minus x0 squared plus y minus y0 squared equal to r squared.
Okay. And next part. Suppose we have y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. Then it opens, in what case it opens up, in what case it opens down?
When a is more than 0, it opens up.
Exactly. And can you tell me if you consider this vertex, x coordinate is what?
X coordinate. B over 2a.
Negative b over 2a. Okay. And do you know the reason is what?
We complete the square.
Exactly. You say this a times what squared?
X square plus b over a x plus c over a.
Yes, but if you want to create this one and this one, we can say it is x squared plus b over a, right? Times x plus c. So because I want to create this one, I should say what? A times what squared to create these two things?
A times x plus b over 2a squared.
Then outside will be what?
Minus b over 2a.
Minus b over 2a, only this? No.
Oh, sorry. C minus b square over 4a.
Yes, c minus b squared, 4a squared
over
times a, 4a, right?
Yeah.
So do you agree it will be a times x plus b over 2a squared minus b squared minus 4ac over 4a, right?
Yeah.
So b squared minus 4ac is famous term, right?
Yeah, discriminant.
Exactly. So it will be negative delta or discriminant over 4a, right?
Yeah.
Or negative delta over 4a. Okay, now we know vertex is what. So sometimes we have, for example, this figure x is y squared. How can we draw this?
It's pointing towards the right.
It's what? Can you say it again?
It opens towards the right.
It opens to the right, right?
Yeah.
And the vertex will be what?
0, 0.
Exactly, it will be something like this, right? The only things that you need, do you agree the figure is this? It opens right, agreed?
Agreed.
Okay. By only these things, you can solve this problem, okay?
Okay.
So now try again.
Teacher, I still don't understand how I can do this.
Okay. So let's try. We have two equations in this problem, right?
Yeah.
Try to use this and find something like this. Try to combine these two things in a way, because it says the intersections lie on a circle, right?
Yeah.
So combine these two equations in a way to reach an equation like this. At first, if we also draw this, x equals y squared will be this one, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell me vertex of this is what?
Vertex of this is 8 and negative root 14 over 2.
Negative root 14. It is not a square root of that. It is discriminant. B squared more minus 4ac. One way also you can replace 8 here, okay?
Okay, so it's 14.
64 minus 14, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, let's calculate in two ways. So it will. I want to draw the graph to understand better, but without drawing also we can solve it. 8 squared is 64 minus 8 times this is 1 to 8 plus 50, right?
Yeah.
It's 114 minus 1 to 8, right?
Yeah.
So it's negative 14, right?
Negative 14. Yeah.
If we use formula, it will be 8 negative b over 2a. And b squared here, like I said, negative d over 4a, okay? So negative b squared, which is 16 squared, minus 4ac, minus 4 times 50 over 4a, right?
Yeah.
So it will be 8 times 8 and negative 16, 4 times 16, 64, minus 50, which is 14, negative 14 again, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 8 and negative 14 will be some point here, right?
Yeah.
And the roots are what? The roots are positive or negative? Or one
The
positive,
roots
one
are
negative?
positive.
Both of them positive, because product is positive and sum is positive. Negative, sum is negative this over 1, 16, sum is 16, product is 50, right?
Yeah.
So it will be something like this, right?
Yeah.
So we have 4 intersections that they lie on a circle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I just wanted to show you the figure. As I said, without drawing figure, you can understand. You should do what? You should combine two equations of assumption to reach an equation like this. Try to create an equation similar to equation of a circle by applying these two things, okay? Only one step. If I
Okay.
tell you this part, then it is solution, okay? So work with these two things to create equation of a circle, okay?
I understand. I understand.
Okay, try.
Teacher, is the answer 8?
The answer is 8. Can you explain your solution?
X square minus 7.
Let me write. Can you say it again?
X squared minus 7.
Tell me like this. X minus what squared plus y minus what squared is equal to squared.
I didn't solve the entire thing because I thought I didn't need it because I only need to know the center. So minus 17 over 2.
Yes, so tell me exactly equation like this, okay? To understand problem complex.
X. Okay. X minus 17 over 2
Yes.
plus y minus half.
Is equal to what?
I didn't find that out because
Calculate this also. Yes, without that, but we want to make sure our things are, because sometimes in a problem we want radius, right? So calculate this.
45 over 2.
45 over 2.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check. Here, when we have x is y squared. So when we take it to right side, it will be x squared minus 16x minus y plus 50. Because here coefficient of x squared is 1 and we want to create 1 y squared, right? So we can
Yeah.
say x squared plus x, because x is y squared, minus 17x minus y plus 50. So we can say it is equal to x squared minus 17x plus y squared minus y plus 50, right?
Yeah.
So it will be x minus 17 over 2 squared, as you said, and y minus 1 half squared, right?
Yeah.
And because we have this, we should subtract 289 over 4 minus 1 over 4 plus 50, right?
Yeah.
So it will be what? It will be this one. Minus 290 over 4, right?
Yeah.
290 over 4 is what? Minus 145 over 4, right?
Yeah.
If we calculate completely 4, it will be 200 minus 145, which will be 55, right?
55. Yeah.
You had careless mistake or I had careless mistake?
290 over 4 equal to negative. Not to divide by 2 again.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. Divide by 2, right? So, sorry. So, divide by 2. Okay, so 100 minus 45 over 2, right?
45. Yeah.
Plus y minus 1 half squared is 45 over 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the center is what?
The answer is 8. Because they
Exactly.
want us to.
Center is 17 over 2 and 1 over 2, and radius is what?
Radius is 45 over 2.
No.
Oh, sorry. Square root 45 over 2.
Yes. Okay. And because it says, okay, 17 over 2 minus 1 over 2 is what? 16 over 2 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this one, drawing this one helps you to understand a bit better, okay? But we should create this. It was one problem. Let me tell you another problem that is similar to this one. And you have the knowledge on. After this, I will tell you similar Amy problem, okay? So, it is again for SMO open section. Again, we can solve it with ideas that are useful also in SMO senior section. Then we want to solve Amy. So try this one first on your own.
Okay. Teacher, is the answer 3?
The answer is 3. Why?
Because equality holds at
If you've calculated floor of what?
floor of 10 over 3.
Exactly. Okay, so in this problem, again, we can draw the graph, okay? If we want to draw, do you agree we can say, for example, y1 is absolute value of x minus 1. Have you drawn the graph or you solved it without drawing the graph?
I solved it without drawing the graph.
Okay, let me tell you how you can draw the graph. Because in some harder problems, you have to draw, okay? You consider 3 parts, x less than 1, negative 1, between negative 1 and 1, less than negative 1, and greater than 1. You solve it this way or not?
I did x equal to negative 1 and x equal to 2.
Y equality holds in these two values.
Because from then on, the inequality sign changes. So I think that I assume that it holds that.
It was guessing, right? But if in the middle we had equality, for example, if it says the solution of this inequality from x negative 3 to this, do you agree it was hard? Let me see. It's negative 1.
If it was more than or equal to, then I would have.
It says for which a and b it will be. If, for example, it was something, because it says the solution of this only here, you said in those intervals we should have intersections, right?
Yeah.
Yes, good job with that way. It's different from my solution a bit. So when you want to draw x minus 1, x plus 1, if x is greater than 1, it will be what? 2x, right?
Yeah, 2x.
Yes, and it starts from 2. So it will be something like this with this slope. Between 1 and negative 1, it is what?
Between 1. Sorry. Oh.
If x is between 1 and negative 1, y1 is what?
Y1 is 1.
No. Pay attention.
2.
2. Exact first one is 0, negative 1 plus 1, 1 and 1, 2. And if x is less than negative 1, it will be what? Y1 will be what?
If x less than. Sorry.
Calculate, that's it.
Negative 2x.
Exactly, negative 2x. So this one, negative 2x, 2x. Now, it says when we have this line, the solution is negative 1 to 2. So it should intersect in negative 1 and in 2, right?
Yeah.
Because this one is 2x. So when x is 2, y is what?
X is 2, y is 4.
Yes, and this one, so it passes through these 2 points, right?
Yeah.
So 1 point is 2, 4, 1 point is negative 1 and 2, right? So we should
Yes.
find the line that passes through these 2 points, right?
Yeah.
So we should calculate slope first. We can say 4 minus 2, 2 minus minus 1, right? It will be
Yeah.
2 over 3. So y minus 2 is equal to 2 over 3 times x plus 1. Okay? So it will be what? It will be y is equal to 2 over 3 times x plus 2 over 3 plus 2. So it will be 2 over 3 times x plus 8 over 3. Now a is this one, b is this one. Now sum of them is 10 over 3, which is 3. Here without
Yeah.
drawing also we can solve, as you said, when some problems we have to draw. Let me tell you one problem that you have to draw. It's for Amy 1 2021. So as you can see, we have this idea in many exams. That one, previous one was for SMO 2023. This one is for Amy 1 2021. Let's try one more here. Try this one first on your own, okay?
Okay.
Teacher, how do I even start?
Okay, so in this one, without drawing, it's hard to solve, right?
Yeah.
But if you want to also draw this one, again, this one is also so much hard, right? Because we don't know C is what. And also we have many absolute values. But we can say 20 times absolute value of 20 times absolute value of x minus x squared is equal to what? From this one we can conclude it is equal to what?
21 plus c.
Or what?
21 plus c or 21.
No, careless mistake again.
Oh, negative 21 plus c or.
Exactly. C plus minus 21, right?
Yeah.
Now you can draw this graph. Drawing this graph is not hard. So it's not so much hard. It's not easy, but it's not hard. So you can draw this one, and then you should have 12 distinct real solutions. Okay, and you should see for C is integer. You should see for which C's they have 12 intersections. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now try from this part. Want more hint or that's enough?
One more hint.
The only thing is that you should draw this graph. Okay, for drawing this graph, one hint.
Yeah, one hint.
Okay, so you can draw this one first inside, then consider absolute value. Do you know, for example, when you have f of x, how to draw absolute value of f of x? Suppose f of x is something like this, okay? Do you know if you have f of x, how we can draw absolute value of f of x or not?
No, I don't know how to know.
Okay, so look, for example, this one is positive, you consider this, but because this one is negative, you should reflect it. You should consider positive. This one is positive, you consider this one, and again this one. If it is positive, you consider that part. If it is below x-axis, you should reflect it about x-axis. Understood how we should draw this?
Okay, understood.
Okay, now you should focus on drawing this part, then apply absolute value, okay? So you have to draw first this one, okay? For drawing this one hint again, because this one is not hard at all. I want to draw it on your own.
One hint for this one.
So consider two parts, x is greater than or equal 0 and x less than 0, then you don't have absolute value.
Okay.
It is 20x minus x squared. I told you 80% of the problem. One more hint or that's it?
That's it.
Okay, so draw the graph and tell me answers what calculate.
Okay. Teacher, I finished drawing the graph, but how do
How do I
Can you tell me your graph is what?
So it's like
Let's draw a step by step together. So first, for x greater than or equal 0, we want to draw this, right? So this figure is what?
these
Vertex is what? Roots are what?
roots are 20 and 0.
Yes, because it is x times 20 minus x. It opens up or opens down?
Opens down.
Yes, and the vertex is what?
Vertex is negative 10, 100.
No.
Sorry, I am doing.
is it 0 and 20?
No, it's not 0 and 20. Try again. Fine. Vertex of this.
Okay, okay. Sorry. Is it 10 and negative 100?
It's better than your previous answers, but it's still wrong.
But I don't understand what it's not.
You say 10 and negative what?
10 and negative 100.
It's careless mistake. Try a bit more.
Oh, is it 10 and 100?
Exactly, because you should replace 10 here, you will be 100, okay? You don't need to always use that formula. For example, let me tell you something. When you find the roots, midpoint of the roots will be x coordinate of vertex, okay? Because it will be something like this, right?
Yeah, so 20
So
plus
10, and you can replace 10 here, it will be 100, right?
yeah.
But it is for the case that it is on right side of y-axis, right? X greater than equals 0. Now,
So the
what
second one is a reflection on the y-axis.
exactly? If you calculate, it will be, you should calculate, okay, to make sure. It is negative x times 20 plus x. The roots are 0 and negative 20. So the vertex is negative 10 x coordinate. If you replace negative 10, it will be 10 times 10, 100, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we found graph of this, right? Now, this graph is what? This one is 20 absolute value of, no, not absolute value. It is 20 times absolute value of x minus x squared, right?
Yeah.
Then in next step, you should draw absolute value of this and then you should find the answer of C. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Uh, how many answers for C are there?
12.
No, it's wrong. So, can
I
you
know,
tell
but
me for drawing this one, we should do what?
we should. Huh?
This one is graph of this. Now I want to draw graph of this one. So I
Then we reflect the.
exactly. Yes. So it will be something like this. Let me draw with green. It goes here and here, right?
Yeah.
And then here and here, right?
Yeah. I did understand.
Okay. So let's write. This one should be C plus minus 21, right? We should have 12 distinct solutions, real solutions. So what can we say about C to have 12 distinct real solutions? Explain your solution.
She has 6 different solutions.
No, look, you should start from a logical step. I don't want you say me last answer because your last answer is completely wrong. Okay, we want to solve this. For example, I told you what, draw this graph, and then in next step we
Yeah.
want to do what. I don't want last answer. Our approach should be what. Okay, you understand your mistake?
Yeah, I understand my
So
mistake. I'm sorry.
try again.
Okay.
Teacher, is the answer 57?
Good job. The answer is
Okay.
this. Yes, that was the reason I told you don't tell me last answer. Tell me your approach. Because look, C plus minus 21 is figure of what?
Figure of a straight line, horizontal.
Exactly, two horizontal lines, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now if you consider different horizontal lines, let me draw this part a bit better. This one, this one, this one. Let me press shift. Okay. So in this case, how many intersections are there?
So this one is 2.
Mm-hmm.
And
What?
for the second one is 4. 6
Yes.
and 3
And
and 0.
because we have 12 distinct roots, what can we conclude?
We only the 6 is allowed.
Mm-hmm. Both of them should be here, right? So C plus minus 21 should be at least what? At most what?
C plus 21 must be less than 100 and C minus 21 is more than 0.
Yes, so greater than equal what? Less than equal what?
Teacher, why do we use greater than equal to? Oh, 99 and then left. More than or equal to 22.
1. Because I want to find, you can be have that also, you can, but I want to say, because it is integer, okay? In real numbers, we cannot conclude this, right? Okay, now, so, both of them should be satisfied. From here, we can conclude C is at least what's at most what?
C is at least 78.
From this one.
Okay.
At most 78, right?
Yeah, at most 78 and more than or equal to negative 20.
Yes. What about next one?
Or at least 120 and
At least, at most. C is at most 120. Not at least is for this one, okay?
again.
Yes. So we should consider intersection because we should satisfy both inequalities, right?
Yeah. So C is at least 22 and C is at most 78.
Yeah, so the answer is 78 minus 21 or 78 minus 22 plus 1, right?
Yeah.
Which is 57, right?
Yeah.
Do you agree in this problem without drawing graph it was so much hard to solve?
Yeah.
Because we don't know C is what, right? And then we had
Yeah.
quadratic equation like this. We could solve, but it was hard. Here we can understand and solve it easily, okay?
Okay.